Worcester is the place whereby in the morning and in the evenings you can hear the sound of the birds, and when it's windy you can hear the trees, and in the middle of the town you can smell the freshly grounded coffee and bread, and also a bit of the sea and people chatting over a cup of coffee and laughing and just relaxing, enjoying being in Worcester. My name is Joseph, and I'm the blind barista. The coffee to me, it's a symbol of peace, where people can sit and with harmony, without any conflicts, and it brings people together, and it's the most beautiful thing. Like when you smell the coffee as well, the smell of the coffee as well, it brings a lot of things in your mind, whereby you will always remember the place, like Worcester as well, the home of coffee.
Worcester is een van die dorpe waar almal inpas. Of jy kan sien, of jy kan hoor, of jy hard praat en of jy sag praat. Maak nie saak wie jy is en wat vir jou belangrik is nie. Hier's 'n plekkie vir elkeen. Ek is Stephanie Botha en ons is nou in Worcester by Innovation for the Blind.
Worcester is natuurlik vir my 'n wonderlike mooi dorp, heel eers die berge reg rondom ons. En ek weet nie, iets is net vir my in Worcester, het daai amper ons sê daai wow feeling. Iets is net, ek is net baie gek oor die dorp. Ander mense gaan kla oor sê ja, maar die wind is baie, want Worcester kry baie wind. Maar wind is ook goed. Dit bring reën en dit hou die atmosfeer skoon. Ek is Philip Pool, ek is hier by Worcester Moeder Gemeente.
Jy weet, daar is iets in Afrikaans wat hulle sê van Worcester. As jy Worcester toe kom en jy is lief vir Worcester, dit omhels vir jou. But if you don't like Worcester, Worcester spits you out. It's that kind of town. You either fit in or you don't fit in. Some places say it's cliquey, but it's not cliquey. Cliquey comes from being in sports clubs like the golf club or the tennis club or anything like that. But Worcester people are fantastic. They are very caring, very shy. Funny enough, if I had to say the average person in Worcester is shy, that's what I have found. What I like about Worcester is also it's a valley surrounded by vineyards, 1 hour from an airport, Cape Town. So here you are stuck away, but near enough. And then we have the mountains, which change daily. As a painter, I love doing landscapes, and I cannot get enough of the valley and its change of color and how the valley looks as the day progresses and the seasons. Very beautiful. I love Worcester because I feel safe here. Hi, I'm Lorna Reed, and we are in Worcester in the Cape.
Worcester, as ek dit nou in Engels, as ek nou die Engelse woord kan gebruik, I'm really a lover of Worcester. Hierdie vallei, dit is 'n dorp met 'n baie warm hartklop. Dit het mense wat maak dat as jy terugry oor die berg, dat jy voel, ag nee, ek wil terug gaan Worcester toe. Worcester het my hart gesteel. Die landskap, die wyne, die olywe is natuurlik my hartklop en my passie en waar ek ook werk. So dit is vir my 'n voorreg om deel te wees van Worcester. Dit is my beautiful plek. Ek is Rihanna Weem, ek is die bestuurder van Worcester Wyn en Olyfroete en ons sit hier in die hartjie van Worcester.
I found that one thing that the Worcester people do have is the ability to tell stories. And that engaged us immediately. And you can walk into a shop, you can walk into, whether it's in a mall, whether it's out in the sticks, and you can ask for advice if you're on a wine farm. There's no such thing as the competitive element that stops them from promoting another wine farm. So they would say to you, go from this one to that one to that one. Have you been to go and see where you can catch trout? What is your like? What do you like to do on a weekend? What is your background? And that's the kind of questions that you don't normally get being a first-time visitor in a place. So I found that to be very welcoming and different and engaging. And as a result of that, it made me want to find out more about what's going on here. And I think in the 3 years that we've been down here, we're still finding out a lot more of what is available. My name is Graham Abrahams and we're currently in Worcester in the Western Cape.
So vir die avontuurlustiges, hier is fantastiese bergfietsroetes, hier is 'n wonderlike landskap om te kom ontdek. Die menswees van Worcester is wonderlik. Mense is gefokus op mekaar, hulle geniet geselskap. Dit is altyd lekker as jy in Worcester kom gesels met mense, ondersteun plaaslik en geniet ons wyne en olywe. Die kelders is pragtig en die wyne is kampioenwyne, die olywe is kampioenwyne en ons is gereed om julle te ontvang en julle sommer net lekker te bederf.
Mens moet Worcester half benader met 'n rustigheid. Jy moet nie hier kom en deur die dorp jaag en goed soek nie. So jy moet stop ergens met jou motor en klim uit en stap en bewonder die goed en so. En ek dink dit is die algehele prentjie van Worcester. Ou moet dit rustig benader, soek vir die goed. Dit is daar, so jy moet net gaan rondkyk. Dit is daar. Jy sal dit sien en waardeer, hopelik.
Worcester people see with their hearts, not necessarily with their eyes.
I think Worcester is a place where people come here and they feel they have worth.
So for all of us who are going on holiday, it's a good idea to actually make an effort to stop at the towns that you've heard about and go and have a look because you might surprise yourself.
Jantjie, kom huis toe. Die Kaap is leeg sonder jou.